So, first, I want to go through 10 axioms that I've developed as I discuss orbs. And number one, there are two locations that must be identified and acknowledged if orbs are to be properly understood and categorized. And these two locations are within the orb zone and outside and beyond the orb zone. Number two, the orb zone is that area very close to, on, or in the camera lens. And particles within the orb zone appear as out-of-focus circular objects known as circles of confusion. And these circles of confusion are what some say are mistaken for living orbs. And because these circles of confusions are misrepresented to be living orbs, some therefore say all so-called living orbs are only those outside, out-of-focus particles known as circles of confusion, and therefore living orbs do not exist. So those things close to, in, or on the camera lens are mistaken for living orbs, and therefore living orbs do not exist. Number three, there are also out-of-focus particles that appear as circles of light outside and beyond the orb zone, and these are known as bokeh. These are out-of-focus particles that appear as circles of light, and some say are also mistaken for living orbs, but are only bokeh. Because these bokeh are also misinterpreted to be living orbs, some therefore say all so-called living orbs outside and beyond the orb zone do not exist. Number four, I believe in order to accurately understand orbs, it must be acknowledged that there is not only one type of orb, but there is a family of orb types. Orbs range in size from very tiny and close to the ground to very huge and far up in the atmosphere, even being piloted. Now, when I say family, I do not mean these are types related as we think in a human family, but they're only related in that they're orbicular objects, and they're orbicular for any number of reasons. And it's this orbicularness that makes them all fall into the orbicular family. Now, once this is clarified and accepted, the task is to identify the reasons that cause each to be orbicular or to be identified as an orb. Now, number five, the reason something is an orbicular or appears as an orb varies. It could be a circle of confusion or bokeh within or without the orb zone, or it is truly orb-shaped in its structure, either as an inanimate object or as an animate creature. Number 6.